There are rain clouds on the horizon. Is that dramatic? We're going to get a lot of rain in Melbourne over the next few days. So I'm squeaking this in before there's a thunderstorm. Apparently there's a thunderstorm coming. That will be exciting. Anyway, work in progress Wednesday. What have I been up to? I finished off the rocks from last week, so we'll go and have a look at those. It's that way. Do you want some dramatically lit rocks? Because I've got some for you. These have all had 3 coats of sealant, so they'll stand up to the weather and to being outside. I'm not the best artist in the world, and I think that that's quite apparent. But they're bright and cheerful and will hopefully brighten someone's day when they find them. I like my little mushroom toadstool. And I like this one from the 50s. And I like these ones with the colours on them. But yes, these are done. They're done and ready to go and be hidden for people to find. So that's the status of the rocks. The rock status update, if you will. And you will because you just did. Okay, we'll get a little bit more close-ups of these fairly ordinary pieces of art. And then I will go back outside and talk to you about something else. There's my washi tape. Anyway, you're not interested in my washi tape, I understand. I'm not taking it personally. Okay, let's go back outside. And back outside for this bit. I've been working obviously on the cross stitch, but I've also got my sewing machine happening. I don't have my basket. I don't know what's happened to my basket, so I'm just going to stuck stuff under my wing. So I've been making Morse bags as well. Here's an example of a Morse bag. You can see the label and the handles. This one's got bugs on it. It's very cool. And I've got this one here. Where is this one? There it is. And that one's got like little dots. So I've been making these for about 6 or 7 years now. I've made just under, actually this one here is number 2,244 of the ones that I've made. I'm cranking through there. What are they? That's a good question. That's a good question. Thank you for asking. Morse bags are reusable shopping bags made out of reclaimed and recycled fabrics. So old bedding, old clothes, fabric offcuts, remnants, stuff that would otherwise be chucked away becomes a usable shopping bag. And I've also got one with my cross stitch in it, but we'll get to that in a second. So yes, I've been making these for years and years and years and years, and they are very satisfying to make, because what you do is you say this bit of fabric, because this fabric comes from a local person who was clearing out their fabric stash, get that out of the way, and didn't want the fabric, so I took it to make bags out of. So I'll put a link to in the description, not to the description, you know where the description is. I'll put a link in the description to the Morse Bags website, and if you'd like to get involved, because these are great, you give them away, you don't charge any money for them, they're free, reusable shopping bags that are generally machine washable, and people love them. People love being given a free bag, so get involved. Huge fun. You can do it in a social group. I don't. You can, but I don't. Now, the cross stitch is at this point. I don't know that there's much visible progress from last week, but we'll do that. We'll do my fancy edit. I'm very impressed with my fancy edit. So this is last week's. And are we in shot for this week? We are. There we go. So I'm working my way down because, again, I'm thinking I don't have enough fabric. I do have enough fabric, but I'm going to do the legs next. And then we will move on to the rest of the skirt, I suppose. But it is coming along. It's starting to look like something. We've got, flowers developing over here. We've got proper flowers up in here. I am avoiding the bodice. I'm avoiding the bodice. It's hard work, the bodice, because it's 4 very close shades. But that's where we're at. There was something else I was going to say that was really pithy and... No, there wasn't. There absolutely wasn't anything I was going to say that's pithy and interesting. So I think that's probably your lot for this week. There's the cross stitch. Get involved with the Morse bags. Why not? It's short and sweet this week, huh? But as I said, I can't weave. I'm still recovering. So I'm going to go make some more of these. They're huge fun to make. Do get involved. All right, that's your lot. I will see you next week for more cross stitch, probably. Knowing me, and I do know me. Do you know me? I know me. I know me quite well. Not sure that I recommend it. You take care. I'll see you next week.